Hush now.
Run up the sail!
Sing, my ravens.
Well in hall
We cannot raise the sail here.
On ocean steed my words gain wing.
Fast!
Bring the
All these
idiot!
speed I thought will bring. For noble deeds thine honour sing. The brave man slain Valkyrier waits. Reward for strain.
Let the sail out!
Well in hall of kings. On ocean steed my words gain wing. Odin's mead I fought will bring. For noble deeds thine honour sing. The brave man slain Valkyrier waits. Reward for strain to Valhalla pay. Then hope. Fight for those who fall. For those who fight, for those who fall. Warlord weaves his web of fear, each man gets his pay. Ravens scan the battlefield. Ravens scan the battlefield. The beaten graze a trail of breath, loathing gaze upon the dead, and horns resounds the mighty horn. For those who fight, and those who fall. For those who fight and those who fall. May horns resound the mighty
Bring the mast down. Raise the mast. Need to row our way out.
We can raise the sail in these waters.
Sail out!
Sing us a song. You salt skulls, got a story?
I know a crazed man about my age called Roku. We had taken to calling Roku the rodent for his habit of collecting axes. For 20 years he collected axes of all make and size. He had never seen a day of battle, but he swore to Thor that he would. In his 31st year, after drinking too much ale, Roku seduced another man's wife. That man called a holmgang against Roku. Roku accepted the holmgang. On the agreed-upon day, he laid out 12 of his axes and asked, "Which of these will I use to slay you? Will it be Bone Splitter?" He said. "My bearded blade inscribed with Seidr runes, affixed to a handle of English oak? Or Blood Fountain?" he continued. "My Dane axe, which swings through the air on 2 hands with the speed of an arrow's flight? Or might it be Twin Wolf Wounder?" Roker growled, growing even more bold. A fierce pair of throwing axes. At that moment, the man who had challenged Roker brought a large stone down upon his head. Roker died instantly, and his axes were given away as gifts.
Dock the ship here. Hold on, good Scott.
On to the next ruling. Shall we play in the woods or down by the river tomorrow?
Stores on the hay side are for the woods, and the side with the sacks of beans for the river. Pick your seats. No pushing, Bjornsson. I'm watching you. Hey, where are you going?
The tall one does not want to play because the tall one is a big baby. Well, this is not good. It's a draft. This has never happened.
What about the tall one? Can we ask her to help break this tie?
Good idea, Froda. Tall one, sit by the hay side if you vote for the woods. For the river, the side with the sacks of beans. The answer is clear. We shall play in the river tomorrow.
Aye.
Now, the next matter for our outing. We need a name for our merry band. The choices are Raiders of the Cake or the Shadow Dragons.
To the Swan Road!
We must row in these waters.
Sing, my ravens.
No raising the sail here. We can't raise the sail here.
Let the sail out!
Cannot sail here.
Lower the mast. Mast up. Sail out.
Who will share a tale?
You may not know this, but Ragnar Lothbrok once asked me to lead his early assault on England myself. This would have been 8, maybe 10 years back. It's hard to say. The winters blow into one another like a great white fog. But I remember as if it were yesterday. Ragnar appeared at my home unannounced. Naturally, I welcomed him. He had traveled a great distance only to see me. So I poured him ale and fed him bread and listened as he talked. He was feeling anxious about his journey.
Run up the
Leading
sail.
so many men into such a great war. It was a burden he could not handle. It was then, with tears wetting his lids, that he said, "Dag, teach me the art of war. Lead us to England and to victory." But I shook my head. "Ragnar," I told him, "I have 2 weddings I must attend soon. Were it not for these, surely I would help you." Ragnar bowed his head. "Thank you, Dag," he said. "Though you will not be on my ship, you will be present in spirit, and that is enough."
Is there a sea scald among you?
In the early days of the feud between Kjotve the Cruel and the Raven clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiar Robo. Kiar had pledged his battle fury to no king or jarl, and would give his oath only once each winter, for reasons nobody could fathom. One year, Kiar's sister Thora was married to Kjotve's brother Alrek, and soon Kiar was often seen in the company of that clan. But soon after, word came to Kiar that Alrek had abused his sister. When he asked Thora about this, she told him, "It is true." So Kiar invited Alrek on a hunting expedition. When they were away, Kiar slew... pulled off one of his arms. When he returned to camp, Kjotve asked where his brother was. Kiar shook his head and held out his hand, in which was an arm ring. "Your brother bid me give you this ring, Kjotve." Confused, Kjotve took the ring, and with it came the entire bloody arm. "Your brother pledged his oath to Hell herself," Kiar laughed. Then he turned and departed. He was never seen in those parts again.
More sail.
Let's hear a story.
Did I ever tell you all the story of how I killed an entire clan single-handedly with the broken hilt of a sword?
Too often, dog. More times than any man can count.
Bring the mast down.
We need an epic tale.
When I was 11 winters old, I was the youngest of my favorite cousins. A wild
Set
and
the
rowdy
mast up.
bunch of boys and girls. Together with our parents, we attended a feast at the home of Halfdan the Black of the House of
Catch the
England.
wind.
To toughen our patience, our parents set us with the old woman, who ordered us to bake flatbreads and serve it to the noble jarls. After an hour, the flatbreads piled so high into pillars, you could have built a roof over it and called it a longhouse. When our work was done, an older boy, Uthro,
Have a look, Sunan.
sail. Clear!
This area is off limits.